Hello and welcome to this Price of Job tutorial. In this video, we'll take a look at the new Loft Boards Carpentry module. To access the Loft Boards module, first go to the module toolbar here across the top and select the Carpentry category, and then select Loft Boarding and create the module. So to start, first we'll go here to the right-hand pane to the very top main stage, and here we can input the area of our loft. So if we know the area, we can just input that manually, say 20 square meters. And Price of Job automatically calculates a rough estimate for our floorboards and insulation based on default values. Now, if we're not exactly sure of the area of our loft, we can use the area calculator here by clicking the calculator icon. And this opens the area calculator. To start, we click Add Area. And we can either input a custom area, or we can select a variety of shapes to build our area. So here we have a right trapezoid, a square, a quadrilateral, a right triangle, a triangle, a circle, or a semicircle. So let's start with just a simple square room. And maybe this is 5 meters by 4. And we can go ahead and save that. But perhaps we have an irregularly shaped room. So let's go ahead and add another area. And let's add an L to this square. So let's add this one. And we'll say that along the long wall, which was 5 meters, maybe we have a 2-meter alcove. And save that. So now we can go ahead and title these sections so that we can keep track of them. So we'll call this main, and we'll call this alcove. And then perhaps we have some cutouts for the chimney or other areas. So let's go ahead and add one more area. Let's add a square, and we'll just say 1 meter square and save that. And let's change this operator from an addition to a subtraction. And we'll call this chimney cutout. And now Price of Job takes these various calculations and totals them all together for a total area of 29 square meters. So we can go ahead and save that. And that is added to our area field here. If at any point we want to see how we came by this calculation, we can just go back to the area calculator to open that and see our calculations here and make any adjustments necessary. So for example, perhaps this alcove was not 2 meters, perhaps this was only a 1 meter alcove. Go ahead and save that. That adjusts our total area. We save that. And it's updated here in the estimate. Next, we can move on to the floorboards stage. And if we don't require any floorboards, we can deselect this stage. But in this case, we'll leave it selected. So we can choose from either chipboard flooring, pine floorboards, or plywood. And then we can choose from a variety of materials here, whether the ply will be supplied by client. You just choose to set an allowance, or select a material from the Price of Job library. We'll just stick with the hardwood ply of 25 millimeters. Then we can move on to the insulation category. And you'll notice at the bottom of this stage, we have a couple of icons for either show resources or move. To show resources, we can click on this, and this filters our estimate stage to show only the floorboards estimate. We can toggle between the various stages here by choosing floorboards or insulation, or using the toggle arrows, or select all to show all of our estimates. If we use the arrow here to drag this stage around, we can organize our workspace. We'll leave the floorboards up the top. Next, we'll move on to the insulation stage, and we have an equal amount of area to insulate as the floorboards. And we can choose either PIR boards for Celotex or slabs and rolls. And then from each of these, we have a variety of materials that we can choose from. Here's our various Celotex. And for slab rolls, we can choose from various earth wools. We'll choose 100 mil earth wool. And as we make our changes, the calculations here in the estimate pane are automatically updating, and Price of Job has been automatically generating a nicely written description here in the description pane. And that is how to use the Loft Boarding module. Thank you for using Price of Job.